Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Last video we were looking at 230 Girl, our 69 Camaro. Made some progress on the body work, and we introduced another project. Another late night eBay score was, although it didn't look like this, 69 Camaro Z28. And 230 Girl, the Yenko, is getting more body work. There was a little bit more that I found that I didn't like, so we're going back over it. I do want the car to look good, so I found a little bit more stuff. We're working on that. I did the plastic. Let me think what it was called. Plastic Undercover Model Show in Akron, Ohio last weekend. I brought some show coverage from that. I did find a set of wheels and tires for it. I've been collecting parts. I have the engine for it, and the wheels and tires, or Z wheels. Steve Zimmerman, Z's wheels. So we've got wheels and tires. So it's got shoes now. The Z28 we've just pulled apart tonight here. See, I've got another 302 laid out. The one in front of it is the one that I had built for another car that did not come about. It's got some restoration markings on it, on the bell housing and on the transmission, and did a little dry brushing to get the orange on the bell housing look like it was oversprayed to factory. It's MCW green carburetor, green gold on those carburetors. I don't know if this camera does it any justice. Motor mounts and the starter. But that one, I think I'm going to put that, just because I'm looking for an excuse to use that engine. We'll put that in here in our late night Z28, the late Z28. He started cleaning the interior, and I don't know. Imagine you can see the difference there between the driver and passenger seat. She's a little dusty, so we're cleaning that up. We'll add a bunch of detail to this thing, but we're going to put it back together in this form. Now, there were a couple other cars coming that were late night purchases, so let's check them out. We'll show you those right now. All right, guys, let's start with the worst one first of the couple that we got off of eBay. There was a third car, and I'd mentioned it, but we had put a bid in on it. It went for stupid money. It was a 70 Impala that was chopped. Somebody had chopped the top on it and did a pro street car out of it. It was pretty cool, but it was out of our budget. So this hunk of junk, let's just putting it nicely, the 78 Volkswagen Rabbit Mark I. This is one of the original kits. It is brush painted orange. It does not have a lot of other details on it. The wheels weren't even painted. We've got some of the chrome coming off of the bumpers and the tail lights there. A little orange and black splashed inside. Nothing underneath. No engine, no transaxle in this one. It was cheap. In the grand scheme of things, this car was just under what I could have bought a brand new one for at the show last weekend. One of the remakes, the latest iteration of this car. It's about having fun and taking something that's a total piece of crap like this. No engine in there. Boop. And having fun with it. And you can also learn a lesson from this. Don't buy model cars on eBay at 2:30 in the morning. Just go to sleep. Or try. So that's the first one. You say the cars are made. They made them again, so there's parts. So that's not the idea. We want to take what we have here and do something with it. Now, not having an engine and a transaxle, you could put something else in it. But I do have an old Scirocco that was rated for parts. It's got its engine and transaxle, so we could use the engine from the Scirocco in here. Same with some wheels and tires, or we could just paint these up. And right off the top of my head, I'm thinking of some kind of a race car theme. I don't know, shoot, just blows right out of my mind. Some sort of a race car, maybe a weekend type of deal. Sports car kind of SCCA thing, something like that. So that's nightmare number one. It gets better though. This is the worst one. We just got it out of the road. All right, now we're cooking with gas. AMT 1957 Thunderbird. This one is from 1969. According to Scalemates, the Here Comes a Judge box art as a drag car. Pretty sure, if I read it right, this kit come out, the first version of it in 1962, then in 69, into the, I don't know if it was late 70s, early 80s, for the Vegas TV show that Robert Urich starred as the Dan Tana. And now the car, like the Volkswagen, is currently being made. Round 2 just brought it out again. But this one, the fun's going to be in doing something with a kit that, a car that's 54 years old. It's as old as I am. It's got the glue slopped around there on the headlight bezels, on the fender skirts. Nothing's been painted. We are missing looks like a valve cover. That looks to be the chrome tree engine. They've always had one on a chrome tree and then one standard white plastic 312 Y block. Got a little glue slapped in there on the upper hose. Not a real clean build, but, and the windshield frame was loose on the car when it come in the mail, so we'll remove that, show you underneath. Nothing painted under there. It's complete. It's a shame the rims that are on it would have they've got the center for looks like a spinner cap, but the beads of the wheels are just hit hard. These wheels are not long for this world. But I do like the idea of what it originally was on the box as a race car. I like these as drag cars. I like as road race cars, Thunderbirds. So we'll probably do something like that with it as a race car. And again, they make them. You can go through round 2 and get one now new, and not worry about all this. But it's the fun of taking something that's been built, and this one, that this particular car, knowing that it's been around as long as it has been, and breathing new life into it, and having something cool to set on the shelf, just like the Volkswagen, the Rabbit. Not a huge fan, but that'd be fun. Just a lot of fun. So there we are. These are go in the queue. We'll be working on some Camaros. We've got our Nova still that we're working on, a bunch of other stuff. So look for that to come. 230 girls.